Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're talking about Bunker Indust LED side shooter pod lights. Really excited to talk about this item. In this video, we're going to break down about this product, the feature and specs of this product, and we're also going to do an install. Not only an install, we're installing onto our U10 Pro Highlander. So it's going to be the perfect application to use these LED pod lights. So I'm stoked. And if you guys don't know about this company, US-based company, fast and free shipping. You can buy either directly on their website or you can buy on Amazon, whichever one you prefer. You got 30-day guarantee. If you don't like something, if you buy something, it doesn't fit, it doesn't work out, send it back within 30 days, get your money back. I think this is going to be a great fit for our U10 Pro Highlander. I can't wait to use it. We have a couple light bars, but for the most part, I prefer LED pod lights just because you have less power draw. They're a little bit more easy to mount. You can angle them a little bit better to get specific areas which you want light on. And not only that, but say you hit a branch or a tree, or there's some type of glitch within the, something goes wrong, you lose the whole light bar. Compared to pod lights, you only lose one. If you hit one, you break one, you still have your other lights. So just being able to mount them in more strategic locations where you want them, I think that just makes great, especially if you use them on a side-by-side or four-wheeler, has a roll cage. So let's talk about all the features and specs of why this is a better one than the ones when you, like I said, you go on Amazon, you type in pod light, you're gonna see all these cheap ones come up. I recommend you guys stay far, far away from those companies. Those are all drop shipped directly to you from China. Avoid that stuff. Now let's rip into these bad boys. I've already gotten started. I can't wait to see how these things look. So first and foremost, we have the wiring harness. And then secondly, we have two LED side shooter pod lights by Bunker Indust. Then we have, looks like our mounts. And then we also have a little piece of paper with instructions from Bunker Indust that shows on how to cook them. So if you guys need this, if you maybe lost it, go ahead and screenshot it, zoom in on it. And once again, they offer customer support. If you have any questions with install, just send them a message. And if you have a question with install, if you drop a comment on this video, I will answer and I will get back to you. So first and foremost, check it out, man. These are the lights. These are incredible because with them being side shooters, not only are they just getting rid of the frame on the sides, they actually have dedicated LED lights on the side specifically to utilize being a side shooter. So they're not just getting rid of the frame and calling it a side shooter. It is an actual authentic side shooting LED pod light. So that's awesome. Quality overall, these feel incredible. But now let me tell you what I'm most excited about. Taking a look at this wire harness right here and the lights, you have quick connects. All quick connects. You have the inline fuse on the line, which you can see right here. These are a little tangled up. There's your inline fuse. You literally have already prongs to hook up right to your battery or your post already on the positive and negative to your battery. So you don't even have to rig these up. These are literally take the nut off your battery or post and just slide these right on and tighten them up and you got power. You have your fuse. You also have your relay, which is right here. That's already connected. So make sure you mount this somewhere nice and secure. You don't want water getting in your relay. It doesn't matter if lights and LEDs say they're waterproof. You never want water to get in your relay. Here we have our quick connects that connect to the lights. So literally, this is foolproof, guys. This is foolproof. These LEDs, you have the mounting hardware right here. Already have the quick connects. Already have the quick connects on the terminals to your battery and your post. You're good to go, man. This is money right here. You go on Amazon if you want to buy off price. Okay, you go on there. You find an LED light on Amazon. Okay, $20, $25, $19.99. Okay, you get two cheap LED lights with no customer support. You probably got to pay for shipping. You're getting drop shipped to probably from China. And good luck. Good luck. Figure it out. These things, all the quick connects, everything's already put together. If you have a nice machine, like a new, and you want to take care of your stuff, you want to have nice stuff, don't cut any corners. Okay, go the right route. Buy something quality. And honestly, for under $40, these are nice. And like I said, you can get them on their website or you can get them off Amazon. And the company's just, it's been the support. I've already reached out to support. They do get back to you within a day. Cheaper options for $20, you're not going to get a wiring harness. You're going to have to buy a wiring harness separately. But you're going to have to buy a wiring harness separately. You're going to have to connect everything yourself. And then you got to worry about the cheap relays they come with. You got to worry about the cheap non-waterproof switches they come with. So just all in all, you buy this kit, 36 bucks, you get everything you need to immediately plug and play and hit the trails or use whatever you need to do and have instant light. Rather than having order this and order this, hope it all works. This is all a package deal, plug and play, and it's quality stuff, guys. Here we have our Bunker Indust 4-inch LED pod light side shooters out here by our machine. The machine we're going to be installing these on is our new U10 Pro Highlander, and we could not be more excited to put these pod lights on this machine. There's a few different mounting points you can have. We lucked out with this U10 Pro that those threads on the roll cage fit the mounting screws literally perfectly. Check this out. I mean, seriously, that was a win-win. Where these lights are going to fit us and use us most is going to be in the back. This machine doesn't have too many lights back here in the back. We're going to keep a lot of our tools, drinks, all of our accessories are going to always be in the bed. Maybe we're night fishing. So having these lights wired in, we can flick them on and off when we need them. And if we're maybe working trail side on a machine, something's wrong, we're doing work on our property, we can flick these lights on, we can pull up to a job, work site, or whatever we're doing, and we can leverage these lights and get some light behind the machine. So that's the route that we're going with. You should have 2 of these bolts. You're gonna have 4 of these little bolts with 4 washers. You're gonna have 2 nuts, and then you're gonna have 2 of these lock washers, and then you're gonna have your Allen key. You're also gonna need a 14 millimeter. I do recommend a hand ratchet. And then you're also going to need a tool though too for your battery or wherever your post, whatever you're wiring in, to get those nuts out so you can wire in the positive and negative on the terminal. Now you want to get your bracket, you want to lay it outwards like this. So you want the top lip of that bracket to kind of essentially go into that top pocket on the back of the lights. And then it's like this, and then you can adjust this part back and forth as need be. We have ours all the way expanded out, and I know that's how we're going to be mounting it. So I've already pre-tightened these 2 little things down hand tight with the Allen key that they provided me. All right, so I got my 2 lights where I want them. I have one mount on the left, one mount on the right. We have these bolts. They're not all the way tightened down. I have them in there very lightly because I will hand tighten them. My adjustments are correct. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the machine and we are going to locate either the battery or the post. And you also want to have a way to run these, especially this machine. This one's enclosed, so I want a way to be able to run these out without letting any of the AC or air or any water in the machine. Now with the way I'm mounting, I'm not having to use these since I'm mounting right into the roll cage that are pre-threaded. Now, all right, now to get full access to run these, we are going to bring the dump bed a little up. So we have our one right there and our one right here. I ran the wire, I pulled this down right here. I put a little zip tie right here to keep tension right here. Ran the other one across, did the same thing on the other side. I hid some of the slack underneath the coolant tank. I ran the plugs for the positive and negative to the battery through the firewall right there, as you can see. And I used some insulation tape just because I had a little bit more in there than I wanted to. So I just basically sealed that off. Now, if we go in here, hooked right up to the battery. There's our inline fuse, positive going to the positive. We got the negative to the negative. And then we have our switch right here. As you can see, it's getting power. Let's turn the lights on and have a look. Check those out. Sweet. They look good. They look good. All right, so here's the after install of the U10 Pro Highlander with the 2 Bunker Indust 4-inch LED side shooter pod lights. Check it out, guys. It's hard to tell because it's daytime right now, but I will show a clip at the nighttime how they look. But man, absolutely nice. Check out where we put the mounting point to turn them on and off. Right there. We'll power them off. And it's directly to the battery with the inline fuse, so that way if the machine's not running, I can utilize them. If we're doing any type of work, working behind the side-by-side on a trail, we have light. So awesome LED pod lights, super high quality, and definitely highly recommend, especially if you have a nice machine, quality machine for a high quality product. We'll see you guys in the next one.